Well, it's a great day. And it's about, I guess 11th or 12th of July. And I woke up today after seeing my fig trees last night that were in perfect condition. I woke up this morning and I was very disappointed. The deer had attacked overnight. They attacked my fig trees, my little ones that I was trying to get established, and they didn't do any permanent harm to them, but it certainly was disappointing to observe. And so I'm going to bring you there, and I'm going to also, hold on, I'm going to show you, I'm going to feature my uncle's tree from Valle San Juan in Italy. It's an Adriatic type that I've talked about recently, not too much in the past. And there are some ripe Breba. Unfortunately, the birds got to a couple of them. It's not a real big tree yet. But I have a perfectly ripe one that I'll cut open for you, and another one that's just about ready to be eaten as well. So I want to talk about that Valle San Juan Adriatic, and I will in a minute. It's a lovely afternoon. It's balmy and breezy, and I can smell the ocean and the bay, and it's just lovely. I love it so much. I love this location. In the background here, you can see that the figs are coming along very, very nicely. Let's go get a closer look. These are the main crop figs, of course. And this is XL. This is Iracondits XL. And you can see that it's just loaded with beautiful, beautiful fruit everywhere. So I'm certainly looking forward to that crop. And I made a video a couple weeks ago, and Debbie got after me to cut back the trees, and I've cut them back some, and I'm going to cut them. I promised her that I was going to cut them back more. I have plenty of figs, so I can afford to cut them back, and I'm gonna soon in the future, sometime not too far away from now, probably in the next few undefinable weeks or time periods, but I will do it. I promise. As soon as I find the time. When I really truly find the available time to get it done, I'm going to cut them all back. No, I honestly will. Seriously, I'm going to cut them back. And I have. I've done some really significant pruning, and I'm going to really chop them down. Let's talk about this. Is a little tree that I have not talked about, and it broke my heart because last night it was perfect. It was perfect. Look at it. These leaves, see these big leaves? These beautiful, beautiful leaves. See them? Down here? They were all up here. They were up here. And this was fruiting beautifully. I transplanted this late in the season. And I devised a method to keep it going and to keep it watered during my absence, because it's been hot and dry. And you can see a hose back there. You see the hose? I brought a hose in. Yeah, I'll show you. Maybe it's a good thing to talk about. Oh, I'll sit down, if you don't mind. I don't want to talk too much about this right now. I want to talk about the Adriatic. But I capped off the hose, and I put a tiny, 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 and I mean tiny, little hole. It's not easy to get it right to where it just drip, 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 one drop at a time. You'd be surprised after a day you get about that much water in a 5-gallon bucket. And I left it here because I knew I wouldn't be able to come back here for a couple weeks. Now I'll be coming back much more often. I had some things to tend to. I left it right here, look. And there's the bottom of the tree. You see? About 5 inches 4.5, 5 inches. And I let it drip. And it kept this tree alive beautifully. Look at it. It just, in fact, it started sprouting more figs. And it's just a little tree. One of my favorites. And I made videos about this tree. And I'll talk about it more, I promise, but not right now. Some of you might recognize it, actually. But this is an interesting experiment that's going on. This is a very interesting experiment. I don't know if I should get into this more or not. I don't really want to. Look what the deer did to my tree, though. Hi there. Hi there. Little kids on vacation with their parents. Gosh, the deer came in and they were brutal. Look at that. I mean, jeez. I don't mind sharing. I share all the time with the turkeys and the deer and even the birds to some degree. But yeah, I have my limits. And I was proud of this tree. And it's still going to produce fruit. But I don't know if these are going to get sunburned. They're completely exposed now. But I'm going to get some main crop figs that will certainly ripen. This was a small potted tree, and I decided to put it in a sweet spot here. This is the sweetest spot probably I have in this location. And this is a tender variety. And so I thought that I would reserve this little place for it. And I just have a feeling I'm going to be successful with this tree. And now I had to get out this. Oh, and they attacked my Smith too. Last night, and they were just tearing it all up. Look at this. They've just devoured all my leaves. I mean, that's the only problem I really have here. The birds are very vicious too, but I can manage them. So I got this out, and I'm going to put it around the tree there, and then put some net over the top because it's not quite tall enough. Or maybe I have another one in the back, so maybe I'll make it a little bigger, a little taller, and get it over there. And hopefully that will leaf out. It will leaf out around those figs and continue to grow. It's a nice little tree with nice scaffolding. So I'm very happy with the tree, and I know that I can manage it to where I can fill in this whole area and get some wonderful, exquisite fig trees. And you're wondering about the variety. I'm going to let you guess. You can guess. I just don't want to talk about it right now. My heart is broken. It was such a delightfully beautiful. I was going to make this video about this tree, and I am making it, but jeez. Okay, now here it is. Here is my uncle's Valle San Juan, I call it. What is this variety from Italy? 70, 75 years he took it ago. He took it from the mountains of central eastern Italy. One of the favorite trees in the village. And it is an Adriatic. What would you say? I've grown lots of Adriatics. Right now I have JH Adriatic over there, Battaglia Green. I've grown Strawberry Verte. You know, this one is, who knows what it is, okay? It comes from Italy, and it has very unusual traits, or I should say distinctive traits. And I've talked about this tree. I'm not going to go on and on about it, but it does tend to have far more breba than other Adriatics, which most Adriatics don't make many breba. I mean, it's very rare, or not many, but this one makes quite a few. Now the darn birds got in here. I just put this net last night when I arrived here, but you can see they came and they ate that whole big giant fig there, that breba. And then wait a minute, This is insane. That was a half a fig, even this morning. Oh gosh! Then he got this one here, up here too. Look at that. Look at that. They got that. These are here. They got. Oh, man. This is really. I'm sorry. This is an ad. This is a real moment in time. Look at that. They've even got. I put those nets around here last night, and they're still getting in there. These birds are something. I'm sorry. I got to open this up. I have. Jeez. And there was a green one back here. I noticed last night. Did they get that too? I don't know where it is. It's in there. I guess they ate the. Oh, there it is. There's a green one back there. See that? That was not right there. Now, I'm going to put nets all around that thing from the bottom, and I'm going to protect it from every angle. They're not getting that one. And I've got another one too, another perfectly right one I'm going to show you in a second, that Debbie just took in the house a little while ago. Now I decided to make a video. So let me take a bite out of this. There it is. This is a Briba of this Adriatic fig, which could be strawberry verte. It could be a sport of an Adriatic. It could be any variation of Adriatics. I don't know what it is. I've had this tree in my family since I was a little boy, a teenager. My uncle had it. I told the story, and that was more than 55 years ago. I've managed to keep it in the family all these decades, and I will never let it go, ever, ever, ever. And it's has a tangy taste. It's a very delicious. The main crop figs are very, very, very delicious. When this tree gets larger, you would not believe. I better stop that wind chime. It's getting really windy. I hope you can hear me okay. But when this tree gets larger, it will not only be enormously productive with the main crop figs, but it will also produce a great many Briba. It's amazing how many Briba this tree will produce. Let me take a taste of this. The birds got to this. It wasn't quite ready, but I have one I think it's a little bit riper than this in the house. I'm going to grab it. Wow. Wow, that's an apex fig. For a Briba, I'll tell you, that is so extraordinarily delicious. That is exquisite. Rich, and it's not even fully ripe. Wow. That is really good. I'm not going to eat the part where a bird chewed through it. Let me get the other one, and I'll open it up for you. I love this tree. I'm so fond of this tree. All right. Be right back. Okay. Debbie's going to grab that fig, and I am going to look at the damage that they did eating my figs. Wow. And I'm going to get another net and put it behind there so they can't hop to the ground and then jump up. I can't believe it that they got that fig. I covered that pretty good. Look at it. But these birds are very difficult to discourage. I think they have high IQs. Hi, Debbie. Say hi to everyone.
Hello.
Oh, that little rascal. You gonna let him out? Her? You want to come out? Oh, look at that.
Here you go. Here's
He wants to come out.
Put it here.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can you cut it in half? I just want to show him that this one's a little bit more ripe. It's a little riper. I picked this last night. Good thing I did, because the birds still got in there. Look at that. These are big figs too.
Yeah,
Look how large they are. Wow. Yeah, you can put that up on top. Yeah, just throw this up there like this. That's it. Yeah, just put it right in there. There you go. That's good. Good enough. That is quieted down. So anyway, you want to take a bite of one of these? I washed it last night. I really did. Honestly, I really did. No, I did.
Okay, here, which piece do you want? This one?
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. Go ahead, grab that. Oh man, that looks good too, doesn't it?
Delicious.
Isn't that good? Gosh, I love these
That's
figs.
good.
I wish I had more. I have one more in there that can get ripe, but I'm gonna
Nice
protect
and
it.
sweet.
Tangy, delicious, intense flavor.
Delicious.
Mmm.
Uh-oh. Come on out, hurry up. Come on.
I'm serious. That is so rich, and so good. Can she have a little piece? Here, just give her.
Very little.
She ate the other one though. Sometimes she gets a sour stomach
Yeah.
if she eats too many. But she ate. Now give her a little piece of here. But she ate the other one the other night,
There you go.
yesterday, and that was good.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You can give her another little piece. What's the rest of this?
No, that was good. You can have it.
Yeah, cut a little piece for Papa.
Very little bit.
All right. Come here, Poppy.
Minuscule.
Come here, Poppy. Here we go. Oh, good. That was good.
That's good.
Well,
That was very
that's
good.
all I have to say today. They ate my Smith Deb,
Oh no.
and look what they did to my.
I can't believe what they did to this plant.
Look at here.
Oh my
They destroyed half this tree.
They had a feast last night.
Yeah,
I
they
can't believe it.
look at that.
This is crazy.
I'm really
This is
discouraged.
unbelievable.
I don't have anything high enough to go around this, but this is look at this beautiful tree. This is a special tree too, and it's full. Thank goodness that these are high enough where the deer can't reach. That's how I grow them here. You can see that. I've shown that before. I try to get them shaped, and I'm on my way with the Valley San Juan. Also, you can see how I've got it where it's growing tall. And once it gets a little higher, it'll be out of the reach of the deer, not the birds, but I'll be able to get a net on the other side along the rail and drop it all the way down and completely close it off. And I'll be able to preserve 95% of all my figs in the future. I've learned a lesson. I'm getting there. I still have my main crop figs to preserve, and so I'm going to get that net around there properly. And that's what I'll be doing. But look at this. Look at the damage they're doing to this side. They come up here. They don't like the wind chime maybe, or they're a little shy, but they weren't shy last night. I didn't even cover this one because I didn't think they'd come that close. But they really got me good. Okay, I think I'm wearing out the subject.
I know. I just can't believe that.
I know, I'm sad.
Did they get this one too?
Yeah. Oh, hey, I haven't shown my Peter's honey. Look
Oh
at
yeah,
this
they
thing.
got that too.
Yeah, they did. Look at that. They came. They even ate the bottom of the Peter's honey. But I cut this out. Debbie and I,
Yeah, we have a little
About-
bit more to do.
a couple weeks ago,
We're not done.
we pruned a good amount out of this tree
We still have to.
so that we could walk by on the walk. It's so big, it just grows so. Look at it. Look at all the figs on there. Can you see all the figs on this tree? Look. Look at all the figs. I'm gonna go back. Let me go back so we can scale this tree. Look at all those figs in there. Zoom in on this, everybody, and these are main crop figs. All of the Reba are gone already here. Let me back up and scale this tree. It's huge. It's huge. I've cut this tree back so many times over the years. All the way down, too. All the way down. A few years ago, I made a video about 2 or 3 years ago about radical trimming, radical pruning, and I pruned it back to 4 feet high, the whole tree. You will see it in that video. I made 3 videos to show you the progression of that. I wanted to. And look how it's grown in just these couple of years. Look how it's just going to continue to grow. Look at it. It's Peter's honey. It's just a fabulous cultivar. You can't stop this tree. You can't. And it produces so much delicious, delectable fruit. I don't understand why everyone doesn't have one of these in their yard. And plant it high and dry. Remember what I told you. because look at the luck I have. Look at the results I get. I show you year and year and year. I just keep pounding on the drum because I want you to succeed too. This is a top-notch cultivar. Don't be beguiled. Don't be fooled. I keep telling you, there's plenty of inexpensive figs that can be easily obtained that you will be so much more satisfied with than paying these high dollar amounts for these prima donna figs that a lot of them require caprification. And even if they don't, they're very, very late and produce very little fruit and are very susceptible to cold weather, inclement weather. You need to have a tough tree, a reliable, tough, adaptable tree to your zone. One that can withstand the rigors of winter. One that can guarantee you a huge crop of figs. By God, figs. Give me some figs. I want some figs. I don't want a bunch of little squirmy little branches and getting a couple figs a season. How is it worth it? How is that worth it? Please tell me that. How does that compare to this? How does it compare to this? And I've heard people say, oh, you know, Peter's Honey, they rate Peter Honey. I see a couple, and they pick out the worst fig I've ever seen, and they compare it to other figs that are more properly ripe, and they say, well, you know, it's okay. Listen, you don't do that. Nobody should do that. Especially in a little potted plant. And I don't even see many in potted plants in videos. And I see none in the ground. And that's where Peter Honey reigns supreme. It doesn't like pots. I don't like it in pots. I've said that time and time again. It likes the ground. Does it like the ground? Look at it. Does it like the ground? Does it like it? Is it vibrant? Is it productive? You can't hold this tree back. Is it healthy? Is it healthy? You can't hold it back. It's a wonderful cultivar, and they're delicious. Trust me. All right. I've worn that out too. Thus is my nature. But I don't care. I'm just myself. I'm always myself. Nothing rehearsed. I say what I want to say. I'm just saying it because I want you all to succeed and I want you to have all these figs. I want you to have plenty of figs. You can do it. Remember, I keep saying it over and over again. If I can do it, you can do it better. You're younger than I am. You're better than me because you have more time. You have the advantage of seeing my videos and other people's videos. Very instructive, very well-made videos about growing figs. I never had that when I was young. We just did everything, we just passed on the information from one generation to another. But I paid attention. I certainly paid attention to my elders. And what have I been rewarded for? How have I been rewarded, rather, for my efforts over the years? Well, honestly, I've eaten thousands of figs. And I feel good. And I would attribute my good health somewhat to the fact that I've eaten so many organic things and fruits, and especially figs and persimmons, some of the healthiest fruits in the whole world, loaded with antioxidants, all the goody things, anti-carcinogenics, all the goody things in the world come from these wonderful, wonderful plants and fruits. And I've concentrated. I've drilled down on making all of that part of my regular life throughout my entire lifetime. And I feel good about it. So it was worth it. All that toil, all of those years, it's been worth it. And I've struggled. I've struggled because I live in the worst zones. I live in bad zones for figs. But I still, notwithstandingly, I've still succeeded because of my determination to do so and because of my love of this hobby that I'm trying to convey to you as well. I only give you the advice I truly believe in with all my heart. But look at all the videos. There's over 200. And you look at them and you be the judge. Look at the videos and ask yourself this question. If he can do that in these zones, can I? Or why can't I? Or can I do better? And you can. You can do it, and you will do it if you're determined to do it, and you will do it better than I do it. You will be successful where other people are not successful. You can do it. It's possible. I'm showing you that you can do it because I'm in these zones. I'm in 7A and 7B. And you see video after video after video. You see the results. And I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling cuttings or plants. I'm not doing any of that. There's no other there's no agenda. There's no other agenda. There's just me trying to convey information to you. It's the teacher in me. I professionally, I am a teacher. That by profession. I went to college for that many, many years ago. How many years ago? You don't want to know how many years ago. Okay? Nixon was still the president, and I graduated before that. Do you understand? Okay? All right? But I enjoy conveying information. I enjoy sharing information. I enjoy seeing others benefit by the information that I can provide you with. And by example is the best way. The proof, I always say, the proof is in the fig pudding. It's in the fig pudding. That's it. It's simple as that. If you see me do it, you can do it. That's the number one draw from this. This is what you can glean. That's the most valuable point that you can glean from all of my videos. It's very simple. I do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And I've loved it. I've loved every minute of it. It's been a fulfilling lifetime. I've indulged myself to a great degree of ecstasy and delight and satisfaction and fulfillment. I've been able to do that. I love this hobby. I just love fig trees. I love growing them. It's my passion. And I've even shared that passion with, guess who? What are you doing? Leave that. I'll take care of that.
Some weeds.
But we're a bunch of figsters around here. We all like our figs, don't we?
Big fanatic.
Fig fanatics. We are. I don't care. I openly confess. So with that, this video has been entirely too long, but I probably won't be making one for a few days, so I hope this one is sufficient to last a little while before I get to the next project. Good day.